Hey guys, Big Rat 310 is here again to continue the top 100 match of the year series. Got a good feedback, got some good messages, so let's just continue. My goal, as you can tell by my voice, seeing as how it's freezing cold, I developed a cold. I want to get to 60. I want to get to 50, but I don't know if that'll happen. Okay, we left off at AV versus Kenny Omega. Next, we go to Rey Mysterio versus Chris Jericho on SmackDown. What can I say? Excellent match here. They're probably their second worst match, which is saying something. I really wanted to put their Judgment Day match on here, but just missed it. It's in my honorable mentions, but this was a very, very good match. Very fast-paced action. One of the best TV matches of the year, and continually showing why I think Rey Mysterio was MVP or second or third or fourth. I'll have the statistics at the end. And my last part, I'll have the statistics as of who has their most matches. The only one I know is that the Young Bucks have 10 matches on here, and the American Wolves have 13. And Davey Richards alone has also a lot more. Yeah, it's a very good, fast-paced match. Really enjoyed it. Not as good as their last two matches, but still very, very good stuff. Next, we get Jerry Lynn and Tyler Black for Seth Nigel McGuinness and Sandy Unleashed. I just saw this match. Loads of fun. Really got Jerry Lynn over here. Great match. Very underrated show. Very underrated match. People don't give the match this match the credit it deserves. Must be seen by all. Okay, next we get the worst American Wolves Generico match, which is 4 stars. Amazing. At ROH on HDnet in a tables match. I'm going to write that in. For the ROH Tag Team titles. This is when Generico won the belts. This, at the time, was the best HDnet match of all time until the next week when the 4-way came on. But this was still a very, very, very good match. Really fun. When people ask me, how can I watch ROH? What should I watch from ROH? This is the match I would send people because at that time it was really popular and a lot of people really liked it. Next, we get BB Hulk versus Yamato at Dragon USA Under the Dragon. The opener, the match that surprised everyone. Obviously, Chase detests this match because I think it was BB Hulk who didn't sell his knee very well, and not only he was selling it in the beginning, but then he did a bunch of front flips and dives and chase believes, which is true. That is impossible to do that with a bad knee. So he didn't like the match. The match didn't make sense for him. I enjoyed it though. I thought the opener was great. One of the best openers this year, possibly the opener. Well, the Elimination Chamber, but that's not fair. So maybe the best singles match opener of the year. I'm not sure of that though. Excellent match. Next, we get the Young Bucks versus Real Saito, Jiki Horiguchi, and Untouchable. I think this match gets a bad rap. I think it's an excellent match. I think because it went off after Davey Shingo, people shit on it a little too much. Watch the match, individually, it's a great match, fun match. Dave Richards versus Kevin Steen in an Anything Goes match at Never Say Die. Very, very, very good match. I didn't like Kevin Steen's match with Eddie Edwards, but I thought this was excellent. Second best match on the show. Probably one of the most underrated Ring of Honor shows of that whole weekend. Extremely underrated. Never Say Die is a great show, and Validation gets too much shit. Go check this match out. Very good. Next, we get Kurt Angle versus AJ Styles on Impact. Some people actually think this is TNA's match of the year. I still disagree, but I still think this was very, very good. Very, very fun match to watch. This was right before Bound for Glory. Kind of again, TNA giving away a great match on Impact, but still, this will go down as one of the best Impact matches of all time, even though their one this year was better. Next, we get Generico versus the Wolves at Motor City Madness, another very underrated show and another great Generico Wolves match. What can you say? A lot of fun, really enjoyed it. Moving on, Motor City Machine Guns versus the Young Bucks in '99. People really want to see their Impact match. I thought it would be great, but I thought expectations would be too high. I think they're gonna have one on this week. I will check that out, but I don't think it'll be as good as this. This was still very, very good, but like I said, expectations a little high. Let's get Rey Jericho at Extreme Rules. Probably storytelling-wise, the best of their 3 matches. I love that ending so much with Jericho taking off the mask and giving Rey a schoolboy. I thought that ending was great. But obviously, the Vash match, wrestling-wise, was a better match. But this was still very, very good, very, very fun to watch. Second best match on the show, because next we get to Edge versus Jeff Hardy in a ladder match. I thought this match was a little disappointing, but the story behind it, and then having CM Punk cash in makes it a 4-star match, and makes it a match that you should go on your way to see. There were some sick ladder spots, some matches, but it was still, I could tell it was a really fun match to watch. Next we get Foley, Jarrett, Angle, AJ, and Joe at Slammiversary. I think people shit on this Kingdom match too much. Obviously, people like... Actually, no, that's the opener of the year, besides the Chamber. The other one. But this one, people like really showed this match. I thought this match was really, really good. One of the better King of the Mountain matches. I liked it better than last year. I liked it a lot better than 2006. I thought 2006 was horrible. I give 2006 like 2.5 stars. I thought that was the worst one they've ever had. Not as good as 05. Maybe not as good as 07. But this was still a very, very good match. Very underrated. Let's get Kevin Steen and Jay Briscoe versus the Wolves. 200 match. The Homecoming 2. Great match. Really fun match. Kevin Steen going out here without El Generico, which was nice to see. Him and Jay Briscoe, teams that have been feuding for years. Nice to see them team up. Next, you get another Generico Wolves match. This is probably their most forgotten one. No, I'll say their Motor City Madness is their most forgotten one. This is the second most forgotten one. End of an age. People forgot this match. I even forgot this match happened for a while. But excellent, excellent, excellent stuff here. Generico won, and then they got to choose a stipulation for the Ladder War. Let's get Router Shawn versus David Richards on HDnet. I just saw this one. Yes, it aired in January, but that show was filmed in 08, so I'm going to count it. And very good match. I think it's a bit underrated. I think the Young Bucks match was better with the Wolves, but this was still excellent stuff. Better. It's the best Roderick Strong David Richards match of last year. I think they had 3 or 4 matches that year, which says a lot. Okay, next we get Chris Hero versus Joey Ryan Guerrilla Warfare match 3-2. A lot of people have been shitting on this match. I thought it was a really fun match to watch. I mean, I know it's 50 minutes, but it is one of the best storytelling matches of the year. I can't believe no one's ever done it, where basically Chris Hero goes for the elbow and Joey Ryan bangs his elbow with the garbage can, so he couldn't use the elbow, which I thought was really cool. I mean, it's so simple, but he hasn't done it yet. At least I don't think, not this year. So that's why this match was very unique. And I know people say it's too long, because a lot of people don't like Joey Ryan. I really enjoyed this match. Was it the match? No, it wasn't match of the night. Young Bucks versus the Briscoes at Glory Bound 8. The best Young Bucks Briscoes match. Not much to talk about here. I just reviewed that show just recently too. Very fun match. This we get Colt Commander, Green Ant, Carpenter Ant, Lindsay Dorado, and Dexter Hatfield versus Unstable 2.0 at Hiding in Plain Sight. The comedy match of the year. Yes, more than... Oh shit, I don't have Danielson Omega on here. It wouldn't have made it anyways. I'll put it in the honorable mentions back in the first video. But this is the comedy match of the year in my opinion. A wrestling match turned into a baseball game. Can't get any better than that, right? This was just really funny to watch. I knew what would happen. I knew how the match would go. It would turn into a baseball game and everything, but I still loved it, and I still laughed at all the jokes they did. Next, we get the Young Bucks versus Mad Low Moral Fiber at DDT4. Excellent match. In my opinion, it's the second best match on that show, but very good match. Not as good as their Against the Grain match, in my opinion, but very fun match to watch. Next, we get the Royal Rumble. It's the Royal Rumble. No shit. Simple. 4 stars. Not 4 3/4. I know trademarks gonna comment on that. Next, you get the second best Generico Wolves match, which is in the submission match of a Handmaiden 3. Great storytelling here. I kind of like how Generico was the one with the knee, because he did have an injured knee earlier in the months, but then it was Kevin Steen who was out with an injury in the last few months of the year because of his knee, and he's the one who the Wolves worked the knees on when they won the titles. Like, they were working on Steen's knee at 7th anniversary show. So I like how they kind of like constantly switched places between them. Excellent match. Next we get Silva Granier and the American Wolves versus Bryan Danielson and Kevin Steen and Generico. Probably the most underrated Ring of Honor match of the year. Not only do a lot of people, either you don't like it, and a lot of people really don't like it, or a bunch of people forgot it even existed. Because this was excellent. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, Silva Granier fucking sucked. No shit. But everyone else played the role. This is Eddie Edwards' match of the year that wasn't a Wolves Generico match, in my opinion. Or actually, no, the Wolves Buck. But this was still he had a great performance in this match. Young Bucks, 2 skinny black guys. Match of the night, 3-2. Very fun match to watch. 2 skinny black guys are great. I really love that tag team. I'll talk more about this match in my review. The Young Bucks versus... Very fun match. Young Bucks versus the American Wolves. Excellent HDnet match. Bryan Danielson said this match was better than his match with Roderick Strong. I don't agree with that. I thought his match with Roderick was something special, but this was still a very, very fun match to watch. Probably the Young Bucks' best match in Ring of Honor. Yeah. I don't know about that. I think so. I think I watched something. They're probably going to have a match on this. They'll pop up and I'll say, oh shit, that was... No, but I'm pretty sure this was their match of the year in Ring of Honor. Check it out. Next, you get the Bound for Glory Ultimate X match. One of the most controversial matches of the year. This is seriously love it or fucking hate it. And I loved it. So deal with it. I'm not going to talk more about this match because I don't want to spread more controversy. Next, you get... Oh, no. See? Generico and the Wolves. This is their second best match of the year. 7th anniversary show. I enjoyed this so much. Great storytelling, nice sick-ass spots, and a lot of fast-paced action. Really loved it. Next, you get Team Uppercut versus Team Quackensaw, King of Streeters Night 2. This match, I think, was a little too long. I think it could have been a lot better if it was 30 minutes shorter. This match was like 50 minutes, but this was still an excellent technical wrestling match, and you can't deny a match for what it is. Next, you get Castagnoli and Danielson versus Quackenbush and Jigsaw at Hiding in Plain Sight. Danielson's last match in Chikara. Great technical wrestling match. Please go see this match now. John Cena Orton 1 hour Iron Man match. I know people really don't like this match as well. I loved the first 40 minutes. I thought they were excellent. And then from like the first 30 minutes, then from like the 30-minute period through the 10-minute period, that sucked. That was horrid. Horrible garbage. I hated it. I was going to give this match like 4.25, 4.5. I hated that period so much. I'm going to give it 4. But the first 30 minutes is must-see. The last 10 minutes is must-see. Ray Jericho at the Bash, their best match. I don't want to talk more about it. Excellent. Really awesome. And I'll end with Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Cena, Triple Threat Survivor Series. Best opening to a match ever. One of the best opening to a match in 2009 with the super kick. Fast pace. You can't even tell it's a match is 22 minutes long. 4 stars. Excellent match in Survivor Series. Big respect to that. I'm out, guys. See ya. Part 3 tomorrow.